brief you, let me explain you the working. Inshallah, this will give you a broad picture how to do this particular problem. Okay, so I request you to take page number 26 in your textbook. Okay, if you don't have your textbook, then that's okay. Okay, just watch the video and try to understand the concepts. Okay, so the question says calculate the speed of a satellite that is orbiting 200 kilometers above the Earth's surface and completes one orbit in 1 hour 24 minutes. The radius of the Earth is 6,400 kilometers. Okay, so this is it. This is the question. Okay, from here it's the it's the workout with the explanation. Okay, so what is the formula for this question? What is the formula which we are going to use to solve this question? The formula is here: orbital speed v equals 2 into pi into r divided by t, which is the time. Okay, so r is the radius, t is the time, and v is the speed, the orbital speed. Okay, right. So now in this kind of question, you have to do two conversions, basically two little conversions. Okay, so what is that? That's nothing but number one is your radius of orbit, that is the distance actually. Okay, so in the question the given distance is 200 kilometer. Okay, so the satellite orbits above the Earth's surface. Okay, and this is the distance which has been given, and also there is one more distance which is given also in the question, which is the radius of the Earth, which is 6,400 kilometers. Okay, so what you need to do is simply you need to add these two distances, because as the description says, the radius of the Earth is measured from the center of the Earth. That is, it is the radius of the Earth plus the height of the orbit above the Earth's surface. Okay, so which is the radius of the Earth? This is the radius of the Earth. Okay, 6,400 kilometers. And what is the height of the orbit above the Earth's surface? This is the height above the Earth's surface, which is 200 kilometers. Okay, so what you're doing here is the first conversion. What you're doing here is first you need to add these two. Okay, these two distances. This is what it is shown here: 200 kilometers plus 6,400 kilometers. Okay, gives you 6,600 kilometers. Now a very important conversion here, okay, which you need to do is you need to convert this kilometer into meters, because we already discussed in the formula the final answer is mostly in meter per second. Okay, meter per second. Okay, so for that you need to convert it into meters. This kilometers you have to convert into meters. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to multiply this answer with 1,000. Okay, then you get this answer. Okay, this final answer, this is in meters. Okay, right, so this is 66 lakh meters. Okay, so this is the final answer after the conversion. Okay, this is number one step you need to do with the conversion. Okay, and number two step, what you need to do is you need to convert this time, which is in hours and minutes, okay, into seconds. See, whatever time parameters you get, for example in hours, in minutes, or in days, you have to convert it into seconds. Okay, you don't have to think twice, just you have to convert it. See how it is done. 60 minutes, because why? Because 1 hour equals 60 minutes plus 24 minutes. You don't have to write directly here 1 hour, just write in terms of minutes. Okay, then you have to multiply this with 60 seconds. Because why? Because each minute, okay, it consists of 60 seconds. That's why multiplied by 60 seconds, and this is the answer, 5,040 seconds. Okay, so now you have to apply this value and this value in the formula. You have to substitute these values in the formula. So this is your r, and this is your t. Okay, so when you substitute these values, you have to simplify. Okay, then you get your final answer, which is there in 8200 meter per second. Sometimes in the exam they might even ask you to show your answer in kilometers per second. You just have to convert this answer, which is in meter per second, into kilometer per second, and that's it. Okay, so that is simple as that. Okay, boys and girls, I hope that okay, so now I'm going to work out this question now. This is question number 2, which I showed you in the slide. Okay, even this is also a very important type. Okay, so this is another variety of the same kind of problem. Okay, so the difference is in the previous question it asked you to find out the orbital speed. Now here in this question you're asked to find out or calculate the orbital time. So that is, you have to find t here. Okay, so let me read out the question here. It says, calculate the orbital time of a satellite that has a speed of 3075 meter per second and height above the earth is 35,906 kilometers. Okay, so the radius of the earth is already given here. It's 6378 kilometer, the same. Okay, so obviously we are going to use the same formula. Okay, so orbital speed v equals 2 pi r divided by t. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are just going to interchange. Okay, so this value is going to go here and this is going to come here, so that is t is going to go here and v is going to come here. That's it. Okay, so this is how we have to rearrange the formula. Okay, so this is how we rearrange the formula, and now it's very important that we find out the values which we have to substitute here in the corresponding parameters. Okay, so what is r? Okay, r is the radius. Okay, so now again we have to add, that is, we have to do the same step number 1, that is, we have to add these two, then we have to convert this into meters. Okay, so how do we do that? It's very simple. You just have to add these two. Okay, 35,906 kilometers plus 6,378 kilometers. Okay, so what is answer? Okay, so it gives you somewhere around 42,284 kilometers. Okay, so now comes the conversion. Okay, so how do you convert? Just multiply this with 1000, you get the final answer, which is 42,284. Okay, just added with 3 zeros, additional 3 zeros. Okay, now it's in meters. Okay, so this is the final answer. So this is the r, we got the r here, so we just let us just substitute v equals 2 into pi into 42284,000. Okay, so this is in meters divided by v. So what is v? We have to do conversion here? No, because we directly have the speed here, which is 3075 meters per second. Okay, so just have to substitute here directly. Okay, so that's too easy, right? Okay, so then we simplify, and what we get is this value, 86,400 seconds. Okay, in seconds. So this is the final answer. See, for example, in the question, if they ask you to give the answer in minutes or in hours, again you have to further convert this. Okay, so when you convert the seconds into minutes, you get this answer in minutes, and again further if you convert this into hours, then you get 24 hours as the final answer. Now the question is, how do we convert it? That's very simple. You just have to divide this by 60, and also this minutes, if you want to convert it into hours, again you have to divide it with 60. You get this final answer, 24 hours. This is the final answer. So this is how you are going to do this problem. Alhamdulillah, I think that you have understood the concepts. Okay, so this is the end of today's class. Okay, so I request you to write the questions in paper, scan it with your mobile phone, and send the file in the Google Classroom page. Okay, so I think you have understood all the concepts which I have taught you today. If you have any doubt, you can always contact me. Okay, but don't send messages if it's not emergency. Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.